Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a minor. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's missing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Hope everybody's doing well and staying healthy. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's good, Orange? Shout out to you from Washington State. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. What's good, Cuts? Okay, y'all can hear me? All right, I'm back. My suspensions, 2-week suspension is up for just the usual. I always embrace the most censored channel, most censored person, period, on the internet. Period. With a P. So I hope everybody's doing good. Just wanted to do a stream real quick. Not going to be too long. Let y'all know I'm back on. Well, I'm streaming on a few places, but I'm back on my main channel, so that's where I'll be doing most of the and if I do anything, it'll be on that channel. So shout out to all y'all that don't know I have other channels. But yeah, reality check. I mean, it don't get any more. It doesn't get any much more clearer than right now, than the crap that they are doing. I mean, it's almost like they're doing, this purposely. I mean, this stuff is just, I just can't believe it. Every day I think I've seen it all or enough, and they just keep piling it on. And I mean, just the Tesla Trump crap. Concern. I mean, this is just, and that just goes to show you they're just playing with the conservatives and the Trump supporters. Like they did the Democrats. Same shit, different toilet. I mean, it's truly mind-boggling. Trump's gonna buy a Tesla. All of a sudden Elon Musk is under attack. And then it comes from Ukraine. Shout out to Wise Wake Up, it's 1984, because he called this out. Probably, I think I'm gonna be unsure, but it was at least 2 years ago. He said that United States would turn its back on Ukraine, and Ukraine would become an enemy. And this is exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's happening. I mean, to the T. This stuff it's just mind-boggling, man. It truly is. It's mind-boggling what's going on. Like I really, just when you thought you seen it all, and on top of that, the stuff they're telling you and the stuff they're doing are two different things. Like they throw all that out there for entertainment, and the tariff stuff and all the, tariffs this, tariff that, and they know 90% of Americans don't have a clue what tariffs is. And when they Google it, they still ain't gonna know what the fuck a tariff is, and they ain't gonna know what's truly going on. Just not gonna. Let me know if we're still good. Hold on, let me see if the mic is moving, so it's still there. This whole tariffs, crap. I mean, it's and then the Canadian crap. Oh, they're gonna shut off the power to the United States. I mean, this is crazy. And the thing about it is, people believe that crap. They believe that. Oh, they said they're gonna shut down the power to the United States. People actually buy that crap. It's not like they don't believe it. They wholeheartedly believe this crap. Think about that. All of a sudden now Canada's thriving. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, y'all know, a lot of you guys know, but our average, flock member, they believe this crap, man. I mean, it just gets wilder and wilder, And the whole thing is because, I've been beating the drum for a while. The United States is over. It's splitting apart. It's breaking in pieces, okay? And, one second, guys. Technical difficulties here. And by it splitting apart, well, they need some kind of other system to operate, because it's a business. It's like the thumbnail says, it's going out of business. And people need to understand that and face that fact. It's not even you're not making America great again. It's impossible. It's not happening. I mean, people like hope. People, and this is why, the whole truthing community, there's some people that left because they don't like, and I got an email. They said, well, I've been around with y'all, all these years. I always rock out with you, but I really can't deal with the low vibration of, this. You talk about how, the United States is going to fall and it's collapsing, and, I believe and I have hope that people will awaken and will change. Man, okay. Hey, it is what it is. And then, hey, people need their dopamine hit of hopeism. Okay? And I ain't going to give it to you. Flat out. I've been accepted this shit a long time ago. And I went from, I wanted this shit tore the fuck down to where, no, I want the shit built back up. You know, and I still stand on that. But you got to look at the reality. People have not come to that conclusion. People have not come to that understanding that everything that we could ever want is here and now, and we are the power to bring it forth. But, you know, you got the whole truth of community. Tear it down, need to be destroyed. Fuck this guy. Actually, just being a leftist, communist, Marxist. You know, that you want it like that. You know, we need to tear it down so something better for the people and the community. You know, that's what they pushing, and that's what they want, exactly to the T. They would rather have that than anything. You know, you're agreeing to tear it down. Okay, we'll do it. And what do you want? Okay, we'll build it back better to fit 51% of the people's population of what they want, and then we'll 100% control it. And then after we get you all in your little places, now we come with the hard hand. You can't do none of that shit you was talking before. You know, and that's what people want. But no, I don't want it. I want us to go back to the fucking foundation of what they got in front of us, because all the protections are actually there. Ain't that funny? The ruler used all the rules to rule you, and we don't want to learn, know, and understand those rules to bring it back in their face. You know? Which is pretty fucking crazy. People just don't care. At all. Zero. You know? People that claim they care. You know, I got to email somebody telling me some shit like that. It's a cool brother. It's all good. I get it. You know? I'm not going to give you your dose of hopeism to get you through the fucking day. You know, I'm here to shooting shots to cut your day down so you realize what this shit truly is, and you realize your position so you can become more powerful and activated, you know, and not be with the bullshit. Straight up. What's good, Kimmy? So, I mean, it is what it is, man. You got to look around like, what the fuck? People, and you know, this thing, a lot of the truthers had hope that Trump would do and keep this bitch going. Like, everybody got that candle lit and burning. And we all told you, motherfucker's here to bring it down. It might be a boom at some point, but he's here to take it down. And you can see everything he's doing right now, which he ain't doing, but he's just a face they're putting there to take it down. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it. He's here as the face to bring the shit down. All right. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, they're exposing this. They're exposing. The people that control everything that you use to get the exposing is the ones letting you know they're exposing themselves for an objective. It's to reveal themselves and then end it to start over again. That's what they're doing, guys. The New World Order is going to take out the New World Order to form the New World Order. It's that simple. You know? Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of truthers, a lot of people have fallen into the whole Trump thing, man. You know? It's just, it's unbelievable. And that's that, you know, hypnotic psychosis crap, you know? That's another thing I want to talk about, too, on a whole nother video. The conscious mind and the subconscious mind, right? One thing I've studied very long and hard and for many years is psychology. You know, in the human mind. They call it psychology, but I'm just, you know, the human mind, period. And, you know, a lot of people under this spell, man. Like, to see, we actually are watching real time how people who had some logic as a reason, and like the conservative and Trump supporters, are now totally brainwashed. They don't give a fuck what you say about their master. However they was hypnotized into that shit, because it is a thing called hypnotic psychosis. However they was, you know, transformed into that hypnotic state with their, you know, with their savior, just like the Democrats, you know, did with all their crap, right? The left and all the wild stuff they did to get their objectives forward, they did the exact same thing with the conservative and Trump supporters, right? And they even got some truthers caught in there. It's a form of hypnotism, okay? People are in a trance state, all right? And you can't tell them anything about it until they just snap out of it, or the controllers turn it off, just like they turned off the Democrats. Look at they turned the Democrats off, and the left people. And if you look now, all of a sudden they got logic. All of a sudden they dropping jewels. You like, what in the hell is going on? It's wild to see. It's wild to watch. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me put up my disclaimer. Hold on, give me 1 second. Man, give me 1 second. Give me 2 minutes. Guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, but I'm back. But yeah, man, to witness this stuff, I mean, it's truly remarkable, man. Honestly, that this mind control program, as you can see, the MK Ultra, it didn't go anywhere. They just moved it to a, social engineering platform. I mean, it's just wow, And again, that's why I told people, man, pull back from this crap. Get off the internet, man. Let everything come back to yourself. Unplug from all your beliefs, everything you learned. How the hell we say we woke up, everything we learned is a lie. And then the same people that created all that shit created the internet and a lot of the shit that you see in our world. And then you think you're awake because you're this and that and all this. No, that's not awakening. That's not an awakening. And I've always stood on that. I've always said that. What's good, Alkaline Organic Fanatic? I was just thinking about you the other day. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to Alkaline Organic Fanatic. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That says it all right there. F this place, I'm done. So, back into this whole awakening thing. I mean, breaking it down in simplest terms, right? I told y'all, ain't no fucking, the truth is you. You're the fucking walking, breathing, living, all-seeing truth, the all-seeing eye. You are it. You are the all. Without you observing your reality, okay, you don't matter, okay? It don't exist. So what better way than to keep you from observing reality? That's why they created an entire world with bullshit to keep you away from your true self. Because if you, the observer, becomes the truth, then you affect everything around you, and they can't control you. They can't have power over you. They can't convince you. How the hell can another observer convince you of something. Think about it. If you got two things, right? Just take this for instance. It ain't nobody ever, you're never going to hear, I didn't hear this from anybody. This shit comes to me. Take two observers, right? You got yourself and somebody else. That somebody else is an elite, rich oligarch that owns 95% of the world. Okay? You're sitting with that person. Okay? It's just you and them. That's it. You know this motherfucker controls every fucking thing, owns everything. This is the they we talking about. Okay? And you and them, that one observer, that other person is sitting together. Okay? Think about this shit. Okay? Whatever you see, that motherfucker is seeing because he's right next to you. Who and what and how the fuck does that person got more power than you do? How? I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't give a fuck. How does that other observer that's observing this same fucking reality, we're in nature, by the way. We're not in fucking his castle, wherever the fuck. We're out in nature observing the sun, moon, and stars for 24 hours. How the fuck does this person have more power in his observation than you do? He don't. He don't have any more power than you have, okay? What has he got power over? Controlling the observer. Keeping yourself away from yourself, which keeps, in turn, you away from everybody else. So that observer, who's got all the power, can control everything in between and every fucking body. So, of course, his whole goal is to make you too busy, all right, too dumb, too brainwashed to understand, because you're an observer just like he is and have the same power. You directly affect him when you have overcome everything he created for his observation. Everything about you is a direct threat to him controlling you. The Wizard of Oz, you're a direct threat because none of that shit works on you. And that's what they don't want. So they have created everything to keep you from your true self. Why? Because when you figure your true self out, when you figure out who you truly are, they can't control you no more. Okay? Then you start to gain wherever it comes from, the creator. I don't give a damn what you want to call it. If you want to say it's Jesus, God, I don't care. Buddha, Allah, whatever you want to say it comes from, okay? Starts to overcome you to see their shit that's right in front of you that they don't even hide. And when it gives you the tools, because you're not seeking outside anymore. You're seeking the inside, right? What I mean by seeking the inside, you're trying to change, like you're trying to uproot everything that they've done to you, all right? You're trying to uproot this. And there's power in this, and they know it. That's why they got to keep on the fucking hammer, keep on the whip. They got to keep cracking because they know the power of the truth in you is so strong. They have to keep their shit going. They need you plugged in. They need you to keep going. That's why you think all of a sudden there's new information out. Like you see like new truthers type shit. You're like, damn, I never saw that before. That's pretty fucking interesting. You'd be like, nah, these motherfuckers trying to keep me away from myself, right? They got to keep you, because if you figure it out, now you're a threat. And what I mean by a threat is now you're against whatever they put in front of you. They can't control you no more. If everything they do is about control, okay? If everything they do is about control and you become uncontrollable, then it doesn't work. Because if you turn into 1,000 and then you turn into 100,000, they got big problems, okay? And that's why they do what they do out here. That's why I look at the censorship. It's not because they want to silence, you know, just this speech. That no, they need to control. They need to control the masses. Control. We got to keep these people under control because we're trying to bring in a whole new understanding, a whole new world. Okay, but we need to control these motherfuckers. Let's get them. We got to get them. Either kill them or control them or convince them. And you see Elon Musk, Neuralink, all this push all of a sudden. Every Trump came in, he was a good old country loving American. Now he's speaking Tesla, Neuralink, AI. I mean, this motherfucker, seriously, guys. And the people, I told you, I used to, the lefts, the liberals, they used to piss me the fuck off to levels you couldn't even imagine. But it's worse. These Trump our conservatives are even fucking worse because they was out there talking about all this shit and now they're doing all this shit. And then you can't even tell them anything. They got an excuse for it all. Some of them woke up off the shit. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And they like, wait a minute. Now they, totally fucked up off of that one now. It's like, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Now, is their shit gonna work as far as the way they're manipulating people? I don't know. But is it working on some people? Hell the fuck yeah. At this point in time, yes, they are seriously working. This spell is mind-blowing, And again, it's called hypnotic psychosis. What they've done, okay, is what this thing is called, guys, is a subversion of the conscious and unconscious mind. What they do, okay, this is their mind control. And you may notice this. Me and my family, we notice this stuff, guys. And we notice this stuff hard body. Like what we do, okay? What they do is they switch. And this is what you end up doing and the truth community ends up doing, okay? Unbeknownst to them, they get caught up in these things and these beliefs and all this other shit. So I told y'all, disconnect from. I don't know how to explain it. But a lot of people know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I don't know how to put it into fucking words perfectly so a motherfucker understand it. It's like when I be teaching people about the law and about family law and stuff. They can't understand the difference between the jurisdiction of the two. There's a judicial and an administrative. They just can't get it. They're like, show me a case law that explains it. Bitch, they all these case laws. I can give you 200. If you don't understand the principles and understandings of the words and the meanings, you cannot get a whole case law explaining how they're actually explaining the difference in the two, but not so the average eye can't see that shit because they don't want that information out there. I said, what more? I gave you all the cases. I read them. It just says this. I said, oh my fucking God. The whole case is telling you the difference between the different jurisdictions, okay? Because why? They were brainwashed on the internet about personal don't accept jurisdiction. Don't submit to the jurisdiction. All that stupid, fucked up ass dumb shit. Even I used to believe that shit till I fucking learned and snapped out of the dumb shit. Like, whoa, shit. It's the same thing. These fucking conservative Trump fucking supporters and all this other shit, they can't get it. They don't understand it. They don't understand it. They can't get it. They won't grasp it. And this is because what they have done, how your mind works. We all know this. You have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, okay? That's it. There's no in between. The subconscious mind is always on, okay? The conscious mind sleeps, daydreams, goes into the subconscious, comes out of the subconscious mind. The conscious mind rests. The conscious mind, abuses, blue light technology, drugs, pharmaceuticals, bad fucking food. The conscious mind is really the fucked up mind, okay? The conscious one is the one that's suffering all the fucking damage. The subconscious one is the one that knows everything that they subliminally control to bring to your fucked up ass conscious self, okay? Which is that drunk, fucked up ass uncle that you need to get in check. That's your conscious, or that drunk auntie. I don't give a damn who you call it. But that's the conscious mind. Okay. The subconscious is what that. Why do you think it's all subliminal? We all know they're trying to come to some kind. Yeah, truth or talk. Y'all don't realize what the fuck they're actually doing. Okay, because they did it to us too, and they did it to y'all too. Because I'm not no truther. I ain't none of that shit. Okay. What they do is they bring the subconscious mind forward, and they move the conscious mind in behind. What does that cause? All right. What does that cause? A lot of the love and lighter motherfuckers are walking around this bitch in their subconscious mind. Everything's love and everything. All the Trump support, they can't see shit going on. Why? Because their subconscious mind is overtaken and pulled forward over their conscious mind. So they're not consciously aware of these certain things that before they were well aware of. How the fuck did they do that? Well, they reversed what their mind was thinking and pulled it to the forefront. That's why when you talk to him within 5 minutes, you're like, oh, this motherfucker, it's what he thinks and what he believes. That's what he was thinking and understanding before. Now they're using their own mind against them. That's fucked up how they do this shit, man. And that is called psychological subversion, right? There's a reason why I put that Yurgay Bezmenov video up every so often. Not because what he said makes sense. It's because, no, I've studied what the fuck he said and beyond and understood a lot of things and beyond that. You know? Think about that shit, man. Exactly, Mateo. It seems now that if you don't support Trump ownership in the country, you're standing with it. And that's the message that they're telling you. They came out and did a skit last week, and they had the sergeant of arms remove that guy. That let me know, oh, shit. If you're not with Trump, you're removed out of fucking society. You're going to be placed in a camp. The education camps that Hillary Clinton was talking about. You're going to be done like that. And guess who's going to cheer you the fuck on? We already know the Democrats will. And the liberals, they'll know. Oh, yeah. Because think about it. This is a tournament, man. This is a tournament. They are weeding people like us the fuck out. They don't give a fuck about it. Because they're going to off both of them sides any fucking way. They want the ones that are right in line, that don't pay attention to none of this shit, just go along whatever. That's what they want. They don't want a Democrat or a conservative or a Republican or a liberal. They don't want neither one of them motherfuckers, but they're using them to get motherfuckers like us. 100%. That's all. I've said this before Donald Trump was even fucking, when his name even popped up. I said, oh, they're going to use him to take out Americans and then freedom-loving people and liberty. That's what they're going to do. And that's exactly what the fuck they're doing. 100% to a T. We can see it. How the fuck you going to come Elon Musk now? Now conservatives are all EV gun-ho happy now. Before they wasn't. One motherfucker I seen a Twitter video said he supported Elon. He's selling his truck. I mean, it probably was staged. I mean, we know they do that. But just that alone will get people, you'll get at least one dumb motherfucker to do that. And I'm just saying one. 1,000 motherfuckers are probably going to do that shit. Meanwhile, the libs and the left, they're selling the Teslas. And then you got the Trump supporters saying, oh, we'll buy them now. We'll buy them. We'll support Elon. I'm like, what the fuck? And it goes back into the human psyche, what they have done. Because all these people were like against this shit. They ain't even really fuck with Elon. And the liberals fucked with Elon. See how they switched it? The liberals that fucked with Elon bought the EV shit, went to burning them and selling them. And the Trump supporters who are against it and were cheering on, we don't like you fucking rainbow motherfuckers, but keep burning them shits up. Fuck that. Are now buying it. You got to ask yourself, what in the fuck are they doing to these people? That's what I don't get into all that. I just think like, what the fuck is they doing to these people's mind? I need to understand that shit. And I get a greater understanding. And I can see this type of behavior around from the levels way up all the way down to my everyday life. Oh man, like this person, like I could talk to somebody for 5 minutes, like this person's subconscious mind is speaking to me. They're actually telling me. And when you embody this energy, guys, you'll get the answers. Like the shit, I can't explain it, guys. And it's a beautiful fucking thing to have. What's good rap samples? It's a beautiful thing to have. you'll have motherfuckers literally, it turns into they just come tell you what the fuck is going on. They're what they're thinking, like right off back. You're like, whoa, I didn't need to know that shit. Like, whoa, what the fuck you talking about? Like you begin to bring that real subconscious mind outward. No matter what it is, the motherfucker start telling them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I was around somebody the other day. He was like, man, I knew this motherfucker for so long. He ain't never said no shit like that. And that's when I start observing my mind, like, damn, yo, this shit is real. Like this is a real spiritual war. Like this shit is all about energy. And if you change your energy, your frequency, not that love and light shit, change your energy, your frequency, these things just come attract. Like you just like fucking like it's amazing, man. It's truly a beautiful thing to be able to understand and have and to know. That's why I love and trying to engage a conversation. That's why I like striking a fucking dumpster fire on somebody. Somebody's belief. I'll strike a dumpster fire on their belief because I want to see how they react to the shit. And that'll let me know, like, oh shit, like, that'll let me know a lot about the mind of what's going on. And that's what I do, So man, this stuff is just it's so mind-boggling, man. It really is, man. It really is. So I mean, that in a sense is what is happening. Okay. It's the reversal of the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Okay. Meaning what people once thought in their head and knew and understand, they bring that to the conscious mind. And now you can't believe the type of shit they're saying. You can't believe the type of shit they're doing. This shit is so crazy. Like mind control is like, it's amazing. And people are it's just spellbound. We live in a spellbound world, man. And you got to protect yourself at all times. And no, not with the love and light bullshit. I'm talking protect yourself with knowing, with the understanding. Okay. The knowing of anything you do, the observation of a conversation, of a talk, of speaking, to know, these things and be conscious and aware of all times, because your whole world is false. So you got to move around knowing that world is false, and you will actually be brought around the truth to where you don't got to use that, don't have to analyze that at all times. You'll be shocked on how everything lines up to your energy. It's just fucking mind blowing. I can't even explain it. It's a beautiful thing and a beautiful feeling. It's just one instance. I teach my kids about they old enough, they have girlfriends and shit, or into girls. So, we are really, they on point, we on point, and it's just it was a situation where one of my sons got a friend and met her, and this girl was literally, I went to meet her mom, and her mom literally, I was talking to my fucking self. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. I'm like, this is fucking insane. It's like literally myself is talking to myself, because everything she said and wanted was exactly what I said and extra. Like I wouldn't even go that extra, because I want to be nice, and I don't know their mother like that, but she went the extra for me. I'm like, oh, I just can't even fucking believe this. I got out after that, I'm told all my other sons, and like my wife, I was like, I cannot fucking believe this shit. I was like, what are the odds? Ain't none. This shit happens to us all the time. All the time, always happens to us. It's not shocking, but it is shocking, because that's how this energy works. When it happens, you observe it, take it in, acknowledge it, know it, live it, and it just keeps coming. And that's all you got to do. It's not like, some people, you don't be nonchalant with shit like that. You don't be like, oh, it always happens. Yeah, guess what? It'll stop happening. You always have to embrace it, observe it, acknowledge it, know it, move the energy in and bring it back out. It'll keep coming, and it'll go to others. Like it truly is a beautiful thing, man. And that's why I tell people, the fuck plug from this bullshit y'all learning. Go back. You got to go to yourself, man. Now ain't the time to be up here truthing and proofing, researching, that's a different story. Looking at, that's a different story. But taking something and believing, oh, that's all the truth, and that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and that's what it is, that's the wrong way of thinking. You're cutting yourself off, you're selling yourself short, you're getting caught in a dichotomy of your own fucking mind, and then just that's what it is. Researching and learning is what it's all about. Knowing, knowledge, research it, look into it, so you could teach it to somebody. Say, look, no, don't fucking do this because of this. Don't go over do this because of that. I mean, it is what it is, man. And this is what we're seeing with these damn fucking Trump support and shit. Like, it's the reason why I'm pointing that out is because you can see the shift in energy. And I don't just look at it, I'm still looking at the other motherfuckers that ain't even around. Motherfuckers just forgot about the left and the liberals and all that shit. No, I'm like, these motherfuckers are literally dropping facts, logic, and truth now. I'm like, yo, what? Okay, they are 100%. I go look at some shit they put out, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, they're telling you the truth now to the T. While this one, motherfucker, for instance, it was this thing that Trump came out with the tariffs, right? And then this one lady, like liberal Democrat, comes out with this shit over here. It was like, no, this is actually what happened. And I don't never listen to what motherfuckers say. I'm like, damn, that shit was deep that she said. I need to go look that up because she's talking my language now. She's talking about the law. She's talking about this was signed. I'm like, okay, let me go look it up. I looked it up and I'm like, yo, how are they dropping straight facts now? It's facts. No, he did not do that. What he said, he actually did this. No, he did not. They did not demand the government to do 5 questions or whatever the fuck it was. Actually, they had to go in front of the Supreme Court to do this shit. And the Supreme Court said, no, that's not, no. But you never heard about it in the news. But Nick Kim said some totally other off the wall shit. And here you go, you got the left putting this shit out, And a lot of people ain't going to pay attention, but I'm just using the example of this is what the Trump supporters used to do. They used to fact check, going hard, everything. Like, look, no, it's this. Under USC 7-60 it says this. You can't do that. Now all that shit's out the fucking window. They only, and I challenged a couple of them. They was like, I don't understand what you mean. Like these are the same people. They were sharp as a fucking, what's good, eyes on audit. They were sharp as a whistle. I sent them some shit. It said Trumpies and Muskies. Obviously, that's a shot at Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I call them trumpets or Trumpies and Muskies and muskets, right? They were like, I sent them the shit. Now, this is the same people that I've sent mad shit to, and they looked into, oh my God, had great conversations, deep shit, and learning. They messaged me back and said, or they commented back and said, I don't understand what you mean by muskies and muskies and trumpets. I'm like, oh my fucking God. All that I just said to you, and that's all you came back with. And then I responded again. That obviously means Trump and Musk. Now answer the fucking question. Still didn't get an answer yet. I mean, this shit is just fucking mind obliterating to me, man. Like, to see them be able to use this sorcery and magic with blue light technology. I told y'all about these fucking screens, okay? I'm a truther all day. Y'all on the fucking screen being manipulated. Watch this movie. Look at the truth that's in the movie. Man, y'all motherfuckers is getting programmed like a motherfucker. You too are being programmed. I watch a fucking movie afterwards. I just all discombobulated. Fucking dang, no matter what, that you gotta really wear some spiritual armor to watch a fucking movie, okay? I don't give a damn. You just do, because you got to understand the frequencies they use, the light they use, all that shit, man. That's why people like, oh, you should watch it. You should check it out. People recommend. I do be looking at some of the like shit they be sending me, and I'm like, damn, that does look like something that I would watch. But I never, my energy never moves me to sit down and actually watch it. Got to be careful with this stuff, man. That's my whole thing is unplug. Learn shit. Unplug. Go into yourself. Go into your own, not the shit that you see on the internet, love and light type, you know, shit. No. Go into yourself, because when you truly do, when you come out, you ain't gonna like what the fuck you see. I did that a long time ago, you know, and it's been a mission and a step every single time, you know. I didn't like when I came out. I said, whoa, like I was dropped in a whole new reality. Food had to go, kids had to get, I had to save my fucking family first. All right. There's truth is running around this bitch, you know, that will send their kids to fucking school. In this time in 2025, your kid should be far the fuck away from a school as possible. Okay. And y'all should be together as close as possible. Okay. In this time, these dangerous times. All right. I mean, seriously, these some dangerous times we're in, you know. It's not all glitz and glamour. Okay. People like, oh, you know, I hope. Yeah, I hope too. Fuck, I can't talk about hope. That's just, everybody has hope. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what's real. Get to the point. Well, I need balance. Well, your balance is when you done talking, go back to your balance. That's what I do. I go back to my balance. You know, you got to balance that shit. Left and right, up and down. You know, you got to balance it. Get back out in the sun, walk through nature, clear your fucking soul, mind, spirit, and know that, wait, when you croak, you got to go back here. So, hey, you know, you want to live in a world they want coming? Fuck no, I don't want to live till I'm staying on my shit till it's time to go. Point blank, period. And that's the only hope that I give people is to know, you know, that if something happens and you be faced with, you know, the point of no return, just know that you knew. That's it. I know what the fuck was up. You know, I ain't have to leave this realm, you know, leave this realm not knowing, leave this realm uncertain. No, I know. Whatever the fuck they do, I already know. You know? That's all I tell people. Just move forward knowing that you know what the fuck's going on and be happy with it. I'd rather be happy knowing these motherfuckers lying and doing all this shit to us than not knowing. Or knowing they are and still living up under it, accepting that shit. And that's a whole nother thing. Acceptance. If you accepting that shit, that's even a bigger problem on your spirit. People accept it. I don't accept the shit. I may have to maneuver through it to get by. We all got to, but I don't accept that shit. You know, if you got to maneuver to do A, B, C, and D, okay, but you don't got to accept it. It's just something you got to do. You know, you ain't got to accept it, but it's like, okay, you're about to go, you know, scuba diving or some shit. You know, you would love to go down there without the equipment, but hell, you got to put the equipment on to go down there. It is what it is, you know. Or you're working a job and, you know, you are like a firefighter. You got to go put the fire out. You'd love to go in there without all this heavy ass equipment, but hell, fuck, you know, your ass might die if you don't got this on. So let me do that, you know. It is what it is. Accept. You don't gotta accept, you know, these things. I guess that was kind of a bad analogy because that's just like saying, look, I gotta work, I gotta get this jab, you know, let me go get it because I gotta accept. No, I'm not talking about that. But y'all get the fuck what I'm talking about, you know. Accept it. Don't accept this shit. That's what I tell her. Don't accept it. Live in it. Deal with it. Accepting is to know that you can change, you know, that position at some point. You ain't got to do it. Accepting is just dealing with it for the time being. Let me just deal with this shit real quick and move on. I don't accept that shit. Oh, fuck what you talking about. But I'm going to be over here now. You know, you got to accept, learn, move. That's it. Some people are accepting, not learning, and staying in the bullshit. You know, no, you're doing a disservice to yourself. You know. All right, guys, I got to take a quick intermission. Give me a minute. Might be 5. But, you know, give me a minute. I'll be back to wind it on down.
things I say, I'm speaking to my people.
If you ask me, I'll tell you what is wrong with the world. We're being desensitized from the things we should feel. Living our lives in these times while we suffer inside, and we can't see the problems because the masses are blind. Let's try and find a solution. We're not helping ourselves. We're walking around unattached and disconnected from self. Too comfortable and too scared. That's why we never rebel. That's why we catch me writing rhymes and trying to balance the scales. Put car on the roads. It seems like dawn of the dead. Zombies, robots, lemons being misled. It's like we're sheep to the slaughterhouse on the conveyor belt, about to self-destruct because we're under a spell. We search for purpose, but nothing ever surfaces. We need to be accountable because we're deserving this. Alarm bells are ringing, but it's like you refuse to wake up. Subconsciously you're hitting on the snooze. It's just another day in this world while we're living under the spell. When you travel through realms, just make sure you prevail. Elevate for yourself. You need to stop sleepwalking. We're blinded by the rubbish and glamorized materials. Imperialism has got us fearing rules. I'm tired of these rappers rapping about their cars and jewels. If you take a step back, they will define buffoons. The saddest thing is that they're in the minds of all the children. They keep our money motivated and that's how they kill them. But do we care? No. Young money's here. That's why our aim is 2 inches above your earlobe, so we can all start pulling in the same direction. Cause it seems to me like we've lost that connection. Man, you've sold your soul, so you show no affection. Get to know yourself and love your reflection. It's like your brain's a phone and you got no reception. Arm your mind with knowledge, use it as a weapon. Alarm bells are ringing, but it's like you refuse to wake up. Subconsciously you're hitting on the snooze. It's just another day in this world while we're living under the spell. When you travel through realms, just make sure you prevail. Elevate for yourself. You need to stop sleepwalking.
There has to be some accountability. You have to have some self-accountability. You have to say to yourself, what am I going to do that's right for me, man? When am I going to take ownership for what I do to me and my people?
What's up, everybody? Back. So, shout out to all you guys. Perfect timing. Let me know if y'all can hear me. But yes, you know, if you are able to, you know, your family, yourself, your loved ones, whoever, you know, we in a time where, you know, you never know what's going to happen, you know. And we know we're going to, you know, we can't, you know, we all know and feel that, you know, it's something's coming, something's brewing, you know. And there's people that believe, you know, nothing's going to happen. It's just the same old saying, oh, look, you know, we've always said this for so many years. You know, there's some so-called truthers that retired. It's like, nothing's going to happen in our lifetime. There is some, you know. And that's a very dangerous way to me thinking, especially after 2020. Okay. Nobody should be like, oh, they'll never. I mean, literally, what they made people do during 2020 to 2024 is simply, I never thought in my lifetime that I would observe it that bad. Okay. And that's the thing. I mean, we're going to the mind control. Look how many people ran out and did what they said to go do. You know? Think about that shit. And then they know they have that power. I mean, that was their goal. That was their green light. Like, they were probably having the most. While we was locked up, well, I wasn't locked up. While y'all motherfuckers was locked up, okay, they was probably having the most biggest. You talk about Diddy freak off. They were probably having global freak offs. They probably was doing the wickedest shit known to fucking mankind. You know, because they could not believe that they got everybody to do what they were saying, and they were celebrating for their, we're definitely going to have our 2030 or whatever the fuck goal by that time, dancing and getting in. Yeah, you know, maybe my old ass didn't think I would be alive to see it. And now these, you know, all these old oligarchs are all giddy happy, you know, just bagging all over each other because they're going to, you know, try to do it. Now, will they get, you know, guys, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know, I don't know. I mean, these people hit reset buttons before. I mean, that's pretty much coming up evident, and now you can actually see the shit doesn't make a lot of sense. I was at a fair, and they had these old steam engines. And I'm like, I forgot about the steam engine era. I forgot all about the steam engine era and everything powered by steam. And, you know, there was big, massive fucking steam engines. And they used to create power. And I was like, man, I forgot about that. I was like, what? That night I went and like researched a little bit. And I was putting my intuition of like the timeline. And, you know, how was that machine built? And when you can't find shit, it's like, okay, who built that machine? And, you know, I got into Ingersoll Rand and shit, and, you know, how they started. I'm like, man, this shit, you start getting a lot of gray areas. You know, you start getting a lot of gray areas on some certain, you know, you got to ask yourself, who built this fucking machine? And it just the shit doesn't add up. You know, it don't add up. Who built the machine? How did they make the money? I'm always intrigued by technology and machinery. I be looking at shit like, damn, man. Look at a machine that made that. You know, like you with like cars. You know, you look at an engine block, shit like that. Certain machines, big ass giant fucking machines that, you know, make other machines. And then you got to say, like, man, what the fuck? How did they come up with that machine to make that machine to make that fucking machine? I mean, it truly gets mind blowing, you know? Engineering, I've always been into engineering. And I was like, man, you see some of these crazy machines. And you're like, how did they know to make that machine and what machine made that machine? And you realize 10 different machines made one big ass machine. And you're like, man, this shit it's truly remarkable, man. Truly remarkable. So, you know, again, I don't know. We know they're going for extreme change. You know, they are pushing the technocracy type shit like they did in the 1930s, you know, with Elon Musk and the UBI, Universal Basic Income type shit. You know, we already know AI has the ability to eliminate half the fucking jobs in the world, let alone the United States. No, you know what? I think it's more of in the modern dollar nations. Because you look at, you know, you ever been to Mexico? Look, they can do all AI. That ain't even gonna affect Mexico. You know, I just look at places I've been. You know, Canada. I mean, yeah, they'll fuck Canada up, but Mexico, those South American countries, they ain't even gonna know, because there's no infrastructure even there for the shit already. You know, so you gotta look into the shit they say. Then you know the targeted areas that they're actually targeting, because. And if you know other people, or if you ever studied other countries, okay, this shit that they're talking can't fly yet, okay? So that lets me know that there's a deliberate target on certain areas, and the number one being the United States of America, okay? United States Corporation. All right? So again, see the thumbnail, going out of business. If you can't see that, I don't know what else to tell you. You know, the whole thing with the tariffs, I'll give it a rundown real quick, do your own research. They put the tariffs on, you know, because, you know, they want to higher taxes, they want to fuck up the economy. No. That's the truther stuff. Okay, that just will happen. I mean, that's like breathing air. You're gonna inhale and you're gonna exhale. That's just tariff. That means shit's going up. It's like you don't even need a brain cell to figure that out. The reason why they're putting the tariff, because the reason why they're doing a tariff is because they don't want Canada trading with BRICS nations. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the news that they're not showing you. That's the news that they're hiding. Okay? They don't want Canada trading with Africa right now because Canada is a BRICS nation. It's an informal BRICS nation. Mexico is an informal BRICS nation. Okay, people, I have to say that because I was telling people about all these. They're in the BRICS nation. They're like, no, they're not. I was like, they're in the Belt and Road and BRICS nation. They're like, what's the Belt and Road? I never heard that. They're not a part of the BRICS. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna break it down for you because you have a mainstream media mindset. Okay, they're informal because you go Google it. The Google is gonna tell you they're not a part of the BRICS nations. They don't do dealings. They're not known as. They don't have treaties as with the. Yeah, they're going to tell you all that. But they're not going to tell you all the partnerships and other treaties and other charters they got going on with these nations, okay, which fall under dealing with the BRICS nations. That's how they go around it because pressure from like the central bank, from the rulers, the ruling classes of like United States, okay? So, the Canada shit and the tariffs is for this one thing and one thing only. And not to mention, they got a new fucking prime minister. Go look him up. He worked for Bloomberg. He's a banker. He's done all this shit, okay? You see what's going on. Once you know where they're going with this, as soon as I've made a video or some shit before about it. I already know where they're going. You got a banker up north, okay? We already know what time it is. All right? Anyway, the whole thing to do with Canada is they don't want them trading with the BRICS nations. One of them being they got a partnership with Africa that they had since 2023 for minerals, grain, and I forgot what other commodity. They want them to stop that, okay? They want that to come to the United States, all right? Or this union through U.S. tech. All right, Trump, okay, accelerated the Texas, Canada, U.S., Texas. Mexico, Canada, U.S. trade partnership, okay? He did that. He's going for the full trade, basically, and North American Union type deal over here. Just, because you gotta have a plan B to the BRICS nations, all right? You just do. It is what it is. Truther, world, they're all headed together. You don't realize that these people are mentally disturbed and ill. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Unplug, you'll see that's not the case by any stretch of the imagination. Okay? So, they don't want Canada trading with Africa. Also, they also give fertilizer and I forgot what other thing off the top of my head from Russia. All right? They're trading. Okay? Just like we trade with all those countries too. Number one being China. Why the fuck we ain't tariffing ourselves on China? And they're like, oh wait, they are issuing tariffs on China. No, they're not. They're not doing that. I mean, it's simple, All right, why are they doing tariffs on Mexico? Well, Mexico is trying to open the. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can't pronounce it. I can tell you what it is, but I want to pronounce it. All right. Mexico is opening up. All right, let me see. Mexico. That's what those are called, bilateral trade agreements. That's what they have with with other nations that the United States want them to stop. Okay? I'm going to give you... and then also Canada has the Canada-India Innovation and Technology Partnership. They also have the Canada-Indian Comprehension Economic Partnership Agreement, the CEPA. See, motherfuckers don't know about this. And then they have another one called the Early Progress Trade Agreement. This is all what Canada has with India, all the BRICS nations. And they want Canada to stop, so they're tariffing the fuck out of them. All right? So, I mean, it's a lot more. You know, that's how you can see, like, you see right through this bullshit when you understand one law, one international law, and get your head out of your truther ass and actually go look. Stop getting mainstream media and, like, trying to pick that apart. No, the mainstream media is there for you, for the people to indulge and stay busy so you can't know what's going on. So you can't say, fuck sheep, I don't need to be sheep. Fuck Trumpers, I don't need to be around Trumpers. Fuck Democrat, I don't need to be around. Good, you're out of the way. You're a good researcher. You're good at seeing the truth. But you stay in these, and you'll be all right. And we'll keep feeding you. We'll keep putting stupid shit on there for you to keep on fetching. It blows my mind how truthers don't understand. Yo, they created your ass, and they feed you news stories so your ass can be busy. I still can't figure out how truthers can't understand that shit. Right? Okay, now, Mexico's tariffs are from, and you ain't going, I can guarantee you, y'all didn't hear this anywhere. Okay, y'all didn't hear the shit that I just said about why these tariffs are happening. Nowhere, because the truth, there ain't gonna have a fucking clue what the fuck's going on. Alright, so, Mexico has, and y'all can go reverse it, look the shit up yourself, you'll see it, you're like, oh damn. Then you'll see 2025, March, February, United States, you know, pressuring, you know, these countries for A, B, C, D, and E. But they'll come on mainstream media, put it all over the news, talking about some goddamn tariffs. Well, yeah, they told you the truth. You just too stupid enough to figure it the fuck out. All right. The interoceanic corridor of the Isthmus of Tehuantepec. It's some Mexican shit. It's called the CIIT. All right, it's an infrastructure project in southern Mexico designed to connect the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean via the Isthmus of Tehuantepec, whatever, by modernizing existing railways, ports, and associated infrastructure. The CIIT aims to provide an efficient alternative to the Panama Canal for global trade routes. Why? Because China said, fuck your Panama Canal. We about to give these motherfuckers all kind of money, and we're just going to mosey along right on through it. Right? It is what it is. Port modernization. Enhancements are already underway at the Salina Cruz and Coatzacoalcos ports to support increased trade activities. With who? China. Not United States Corporation, China. All right. Industrial parks. Plans include the development of 10 industrial parks along the corridor to attract private investment and stimulate economic growth in the region. Remember, Trump came out last week talking about they're building factories in America now because we put tariffs on. Shut the fuck up. No, they aren't. They're making moves in Mexico, and the United States is like, we need to control those, which they probably will go to war at some point and fuck up shit and control it. But as of right now, no. China is funneling money into Mexico and building this shit up. Okay? That's what's going on. Not your goddamn tariffs. That's what's going on. So they implement tariffs, and what keeps coming back? Well, China said, well, we'll just dump more money. When you have unlimited, funds, when you have a future of currency, right? They're simply like, oh, it's done all in the U.S. dollar. Not when you're dealing with China and Russia. It's backed by fucking gold. It's backed by something. It's not backed by oil. United States is running around this bitch trying to pitch shit with the future income of electronic EV vehicles, lithium production. That's what they. I mean, who's telling you some shit about that? They're pitching bullshit to nations to sign on some future lithium shit. That's why they burning a bitch out of their property. They're burning motherfuckers out of land because they need to uphold their end of the fucking bargain, which is a future of lithium and technology. That's what they're trying to sell, futures. There's basically future accounts receivable, meaning when we receive money from all this investments of lithium that we're going to do, we'll be able to pay you back. And these countries are like, nah, fuck that. When China, Russia are like, well, we got gold. These motherfuckers that own and control the United States ain't saying back and shit buy gold. What the fuck you talking about? They would never do that. That's what's going on when you see tariffs. It's the United States interests, right? Which is those families that you think run and control and own everything. Oh, the Rothschilds, oh yeah, they own everything. They control it all. They have it all. Everyone's under the gun. Everyone's under them. Yeah. Fuck out of it. They don't even have the United States fully under the gun yet. You know? So yeah. That's it in a nutshell. So, but yeah, that's what's going on. And people they like to hear truther shit, like conspiracy this and, you know, alien this and flat earth this and number this and this over here and that over here. And oh, look at this and oh, look at that's what they like to hear. They don't like to, you know, this is getting involved with the sheep shit, getting straight to the point. Like, look, sheep shit, tariffs, Trump. Okay, what are they really doing? We already know. We don't got to keep saying these motherfuckers are this every fucking day. Let's start pulling out what they're actually doing. No, it's boring. No, reading the paperwork is actually boring. No, we actually entertaining watching the news story. You know? Yeah, and everybody else wanted spoon-fed to them. Well, I can't get it in a 60-second video. I can't get it in a minute video. How can I make, you know, edit the document I'm reading to look intriguing so people will read it? Yeah, they strategically structured people's minds along with social media so when the truth actually is put in front of you, you ain't going to be able to give it to them. And that's where we at. Can't give it to them. Shout out to all you guys, and I hope y'all doing good. And you know, I'll be back with another stream soon enough. But yeah, so I'm off suspension. I was officially off yesterday. So no. Monday. Shout out to my brother Wise. Wake Up, it's 1984. As always, dropping the jewels on top of jewels. You know. And everybody else, of course. But, yeah, all my Trump supporters and conservatives that see this, y'all gotta wake the fuck up, man. You know, y'all gotta wait. I mean, this shit is mind blowing, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Cause this is that bad, you know. It's that bad. Totally under hypnosis. And I'm gonna do a whole video on the conscious and the subconscious mind. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. You know, a lot of people's subconscious has moved to the forefront and then their conscious mind is in the back, which is actually fucking worse. Because if you know anything about your conscious mind, you know, it's supposed to be the one, you know, that is admitting, the light per se, the thoughts. The conscious mind links with the mouth, right? The voice, the vocals, the vibration. All right? And if they stick in your damn subconscious mind that just takes in all the bullshit, all the subliminal, and they move that bitch to the front, well, you sound like a fucking quack, right? You sound like a crazy person. You sound like a conspiracy theorist, okay? How do you think they were able to use that word conspiracy theorist and get people to embody it, to say, oh, that's stupid? Think about it. They pulled that shit forward, pushed the conscious mind in the rear, and then with the sheep flock, right, they did the same damn thing. So now the minute they hear it, that instantly is shut off. I don't know. How could that be a conscious mind? It's not. It's the subconscious mind. Truthers, subliminal programming, subliminal messages, subliminal. Bitch, they have you in your subconscious mind. You need to go bring your conscious mind back forward. Start thinking about what the fuck you saying, and it doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. When you put logic and facts and reason in front of it, it starts to make sense. That's what they've done. It's that simple. That's what they've done. Oh, you learn about the concept kind of. You didn't learn the part where they switched it on you. You didn't learn that, huh? Watch this shit. Hold on, watch this shit. Real quick. Watch this. Watch this, guy. All right. The conscious mind, right, is about awareness and control. Think about that. That's the conscious mind. Awareness and control, right? And that's the most mind that we're supposedly be aware of, is the conscious mind, right? Because it includes logical thinking, decision making, and voluntary action. All right? But then you have the subconscious mind, right? And it operates below our conscious awareness. Below our conscious awareness. And it influences our thoughts, behaviors, emotions. You're welcome. Fuck, man. Bothering me. I'm in the video. You still bless them anyway. Shit. See how they can annoy you and you bless them at the same time. That's some shit you gotta learn to do. I'm making a video. They come up. Oh, can I get a fucking $1 or $2? Can you excuse me? I'm ignoring the shit out of you, one. But, in my mind, I'm digging in my pocket with my other hand. And I still give them, hey, it is what it is. That takes a lot. Some people say, man, leave me the fuck alone. Get out of here. Because they'll look at the person, oh, this person's less than fucking human. Fuck them. I ain't giving them shit. Plus, I'm doing something right now. So it takes a lot of, work to be able to still observe that, talk, read, and do all that shit. Dig a fucking $1 or $2 out of your pocket. Hand it out the fucking window. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. So, anyways, subconscious mind. It operates below our conscious awareness, influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and emotions without direct control. Right? The conscious mind is slow, analytical, capable of handling only a few things at a time. Think about what they have done to us, right? The subconscious mind is fast
and vast, processing millions of pieces of information per second, including habits, emotions, and automatic functions. Right? Now, the difference between the two uses reason. Conscious mind uses reason, logic, and critical thinking to analyze situations. The subconscious mind is more emotional and intuitive, shaping our gut feelings and our instinctual reactions. Memory storage. Short-term memory limited to about 7 items at once. This is what they say. This is coming from their source, right? Subconscious mind has long-term memory, storing experience, beliefs, and learning behaviors, often for a lifetime. Now, if you listen to those, right? The conscious mind, it uses what? Reason, logic, critical thinking to analyze situations. What the fuck? Oh, we were taught the subconscious mind. They're trying to control it. They ain't fucking controlling your subconscious mind. They reversed your mind to the subconscious mind, and they put your conscious mind in the back. Think about it. Think about it. Think about that shit. Just think about that 1 second. Now, everyone talks in the truth community about, oh, subliminal messages, subliminal messages. There's subliminal messages. We should look for a subliminal message. They got us looking for the motherfucking subliminal messages, guys. Think about it. That's what I told y'all. Unplug from this shit. Get out of this shit. You know what I was watching on YouTube last night? Fuck. Let me go through I was watching. When I do tune in to the internet, I'm watching, okay. I saw Whistling Diesel's video with 17 turbos on my truck, because it's funny. I love comedy. But no, I was back here on, hold on, where is it at? What else fuck I was watching? Hold on. Your history. I was watching Sears. Like the Sears headquarters. That's what I was watching. You know, the Sears headquarters, what happened to Sears. People were going through, like, doing, abandoned and shit. That's what I was watching. Because I ain't got time for this fucking bullshit-ass fucking truth and garbage shit. Nothing can stimulate, I'll see some, I'll research it, but I unplug from this shit. You got to unplug from this shit. Because I'm telling, look for subliminal. Okay. What's the etymology of subliminal? Well, sub meaning under or below, limon meaning threshold, right? Subliminal means below the threshold, referring to a stimuli or influence that operates beneath the level of conscious awareness. All right? The term gained prominence in psychology and neuroscience to describe messages, perceptions, or influence that affect the subconscious mind without entering conscious perception. So, when I started understanding this, I said, you know what? These motherfuckers are actually programming us. They want us looking at the subliminal messages. Why? Well, a lot of us can't understand that. They want us under this shit deeper than the motherfucking sheep they control. Because they're controlling you as well. Point blank period. They're controlling you as well. I had that when somebody was like, oh, they're exposing Hollywood. Bitch, they ain't exposing some fuck. So the people that created Hollywood, that created the media, that created the social media, that have their hand in everything, is exposing their own self. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And again, why do people believe that shit? I'm going to go right on back to the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind communicates through symbols, images, emotions, and body sensations, dreams, and intuition. Learns through repetition, emotions, and deep expressions, often observing beliefs unconsciously. This is just me explaining the whole truth community, breaking it down for you. Okay? Think about it. It influences 95% of our behavior, including habits, fears, and automatic responses. Fear, 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 right? Shout out to my brother Truthfire. What do they all say? Oh, fear, fear. Oh, you guys are pushing fear. Slickly, the sheep are telling us, y'all pushing fear. Because a truther mentality is a subconscious mind speaking, not a consciously aware mind. No, it's a subconscious mind. You know? That's why Brother Truthfire always used to say, create your own thoughts. Always said that. Think about that. My brother Wise always said, he just always put the information out there, you know. Think about it yourself, you know. Never force anything to believe this, believe me here, believe me this, believe me that. And again, truth virus. Create your own thoughts, come to your own conclusions. That's a part of a conscious mind that they have removed, right? That's what they're doing. They're controlling us. Subliminals and this and that. They're reversing, playing and bringing it. If you look around, if you take what I'm saying, understand it, learn it, feel it, know it, and then just walk around and observe, you'll see people are living in their subconscious mind, man. That's the movie experience that we feel that we're in. Y'all don't realize, man. They done put us on the inside, man. You got to come back out and be consciously aware of shit. Because then when you become conscious, you can see it. You can see the fucking movie. You ain't a part of the movie no more. You're like, oh, man, shit, I see this shit. This is some bullshit right here. You can see through shit in minutes. Think about that shit. Conscious mind communicates through language, logic, and structured thought. Okay? Subconscious mind communicates through symbols, image, emotions, and body language, and feeling, intuition, dreams. The conscious mind can make decisions to adopt healthy habits, but struggles to sustain them if the subconscious is programmed otherwise. The subconscious mind controls psychological functions like the heartbeat, digestion, stress response, often triggering physical manifestations of emotional states. And that goes, why? That's due to the conscious mind not being able to comprehend. Think about it. People say, I gotta eat, I can't change this, I can't. First motherfucking thing I did was change my damn eating style. Fuck that. You know? And this is how you know if you're still pre-programmed. If you can't stop doing A, B, C, D, and E. If you can't unplug from A, B, C, D, and E. This shit goes into relationships. If you can't, when something fucks up, like something goes against you, your energy, your reality, and you can't, walk away in a second, you program, man. You drink the Kool-Aid. You got the program somewhere. Point blank, period. That's what the fuck happened. I can go on and on. I got notes for fucking days, guys. You know? All right. Now, this is the subconscious mind. This is the conscious mind. It's easy to access, but limited in depth. What does that mean? You have to keep your conscious mind in the front and the subconscious mind in the back and in between. Guess who's in between there? Think about it. When you understand how your conscious and subconscious works, your conscious mind is in the front and your subconscious is in the back. Something's sitting in the middle. Guess what's in the middle? The all, the universe, God, creation. Whatever you want to call it, it's sitting in the middle of that shit. Okay? And this is when you learn to balance both of those. This is when you learn to have a conversation with your conscious mind and your subconscious mind to come to what? A conclusion of logic and reasoning in your own mind and say, you know what, that's right. And then what will happen is that light in the middle will give you that conscious decision more rapidly, more fast, more understanding to let you know, oh yeah, that ain't it. And it'll align that subconscious with your body. So then when your body is around something, you can feel that shit don't feel right, man. What the fuck? That's some fucked up feeling right there. And now you be able to analyze it together. People don't have this ability. People don't have this stuff. You know? Again, conscious mind, easy to access, but limited in depth. Therefore, you have to merge both of these together, but keep the conscious one in the front because that is the logic one, right? The subconscious mind is harder to access, but can be reprogrammed through meditation, hypnosis, affirmations, or deep emotional experiences. What? Think about that shit. It can be reprogrammed through meditation, hypnosis, affirmations, deep emotional experiences. Now look at your love and light shit that I be talking about. They program people with this shit. They have known this shit and have used that to program people. All right? How does this work for me? Well, meditation. I'll just go walk through nature. Or I'll just let my mind go off, unplug, detach. That's all meditation is. Meditation is the first one. Go look at the etymology of meditation. It doesn't mean do the meditational scenario shit that don't work for you. Deep emotional experiences can reprogram your mind. Deep emotional experiences may be like you woke the fuck up and said, damn, this world is fucked up. That's emotionally fucked up. And that will change your perception. Or something tragic happens. Or something happens. Or, you know, family, relationships. Boom, you snapped out of it. Some people can't get out of the subconscious mind program. Some people are in a fucked up relationship. It fizzles. They get in another one. They keep happening. What's that called? Oh, the love and lighters call it. Oh, you know, the not overcoming past traumas. Bitch, your subconscious mind is programmed, deprogram the motherfucker. It's that easy. Fuck what y'all talking about with that stupid shit. All the shit you telling them to do is keeping them in that space. Then they get off into some other shit and totally against it. They start turning into a fucking he, she, de, she, whatever the fuck. You know, playing with all this shit for so many years is the reason why so much energy is all fucked up around us. And I'm giving you the fucking blueprint. How, the who, what, when, where, why, how they did it. You know? Think about it. Creativity and problem solving. The conscious mind solves problems through analysis and logic. Logic is so important. Subconscious mind works in the background, often producing creative insights and solutions during relaxation or sleep. This is why you know, and no, people, I hope getting this right and not confused that doesn't mean ignore. No, I'm telling y'all to get y'all shit in line, that your subconscious mind may be in front of your conscious mind, which is totally fucked up energy, is totally off balance, okay? You need to get that shit in line and get your conscious mind to the front. Get back to logic and reason. I'd rather have a motherfucker. I love when a motherfucker question me. Because then I could, I'm talking to a conscious fucking mind. You know, I don't want one that comes back with some bullshit that they believe. No, that's not. And then say, yeah, we're having a logical. No, it's not logical. I'm talking about A, you talking about B. How the fuck is that logical? No, you answer my question. I'm going to answer your questions. And when I answer your question, you don't go off into, I'm directly, this happens. This is how you know what you're dealing with. You know, when you conversate with somebody, if somebody asks me something and then I give it to them, and then their next response is a totally different thing, I'm talking to the subconscious mind, and we're not having any kind of logical talk. And then they're going to use, try to have a logical, no, the fuck you ain't. Logic is this. We're breaking down the conversation. I just gave you the answer, and then you don't even fucking respond to it. You don't even analyze it and respond to it. Why? Because you're in a belief in your emotions. Therefore, I know your subconscious mind is in front of you, and it's controlling everything that you're doing. So therefore, you're a belief person. So nothing I say logically is going to even matter to you. The only thing I can pitch to you is some belief shit. Some shit that I believe in, that you believe in, and now, oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you're right. No, I ain't right. I just know what I'm dealing with. So, this is how they break it down. The conscious mind is like the captain of the ship, making decisions and giving commands, while the subconscious mind is the vast ocean beneath, full depth memories, instinct, and automatic processes that influence the ship's movement. That's why it's so important to have these things aligned with each other. So these are some things I wanted to share. I'm gonna do a whole video on this shit with breaking this shit down, so but yeah, I hope everybody's doing good, everybody's healthy, and not falling for their bullshit. Not falling for their bullshit. Hopefully unplugging from the truth and community, and learning, establishing, building, moving forward, even in this bullshit, in these uncertain times. So I'm gonna get up off here. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys that'll watch this later, and shout out to all you guys that'll message me later. Always hit me up to talk. Yeah, right. 2021@gmail.com. So hit me up. Much love to y'all, and I'm out.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna way out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never